How'd you like to carry this around all day long?
Well, sure, it's worse than picking a fight with a leprechaun. Philipina P. Correctus, for your listening enjoyment. My name is Whitey from Oklahoma. Now, some of you may remember that Jimmy Thistle and his farmhouse were hijacked to the nuclear-free zone using mental telekinesis. Well, Jimmy and his house were returned to Oklahoma, and he just stopped by to tell me about his experience down under. Now, I understand things can be confusing. I mean, it's not often you hear about a feller's house being mentally hijacked by a hound dog, a frog, and a mouse. But truth is, confusion is everywhere. Anyway, this is what Jimmy Thistle said. Whitey, Dr. Bad Boy Magic Mouse and Mr. Jumper sure know how to treat a fella right when traveling. Dr. Bad Boy brought along a whole pile of his computer outer space currency, Bad Boy Coin, or BBC as he likes to call it. So we didn't have to pay for nothing. Then there was Mr. Jumpers using his mental telepathy, telling us what the people in the nuclear-free zone were thinking. Whitey, it's amazing what people think but never say. And Magic Mouse was creating his magic. Well, things got a little confusing when Magic Mouse watched non-stop cartoons for 24 hours and developed amnesia. While he was watching Popeye the Sailor Man and his girlfriend Olive Oil, there was a knock at the front door, and Magic Mouse answered it. A woman by the name of Philipina P. Correctus from the welcoming committee in the nuclear-free zone came by to make sure we was safe and to welcome us to the zone. Well, Magic Mouse invited her in, but said he was busy watching Popeye the Sailor Man. But before you could say howdy do, Philipina P. Correctus started complaining about our house. She didn't like the color of the window drapes, and the furniture was uncomfortable. So that's when Magic Mouse performed one of his magic Navajo Indian tricks and turned Philipina P. Correctus into a critter. Well, me and Dr. Bad Boy and Mr. Jumpers came in the room and asked Magic Mouse who his new friend was. And he said her name was Philipina Correctus, and that he had just transformed her. So I told Magic Mouse that we were guests in the nuclear-free zone, and he ought to turn her back to her natural state. Well, Magic Mouse tried to turn her back, but his amnesia kicked in from watching all those cartoons, and he wasn't able to reinstate her. We had to bring her back to Oklahoma for Magic Mouse to remember a way to undo her. But it ain't been easy, Whitey. Every time she opens her mouth, she's complaining that this or that ain't right. She's correcting everything we do. Well, I said, this is a job for the dog psychiatrist, Jimmy. We better call for a consultant. And the dog psychiatrist said, man, I'm no expert in swine thinking, except to say I know they're darn smart. But Philipina P. Correctus sounds like she's got a compulsive behavior complex. And there ain't no cure for that.